Mumbai Port is the second oldest port of the country, and it is the fifth largest major port of the country with a revenue generation of about 1900 crores and 60 million tons of the cargo, giving direct employment to the 10,000 employees and indirect employment about 1 lakh persons. Presently, the Mumbai Port has a liability of providing pension to 40,000 retired employees. This is a major liability for the port. Uh, because of the technical constraints and some of the activities such as the coal handling and ship breaking has now been stopped, some of the area became vacant and some of the godowns which were constructed for that purpose were also become vacant, and this area now become a totally dumping yard, and today we cannot go over there. This area is very filthy, and this position was there in the all the major ports at the international level also, such as London Dock, Barcelona, Busan, Rotterdam, and Miami, and they changed their activities towards the cruise terminal, water transport, waterfront tourism, and develop their area in the same fashion and along with the commercial and residential. Today, this area has become very vibrant. On the same lines, Mumbai Port also decided to change their activities along with the handling cargo and repositioning itself as a sea tourism and sea transport hub of Mumbai. Thus, the whatever the area has been vacated by the change in the activities will be used for this purpose. These are the major projects in this along the eastern waterfront. The first category is about the enhancing the port allied activities. That is first that making the Mumbai the cruise tourism destination for the country. Then developing the passenger water transport alternatives to combat the traffic congestions of the city of Mumbai, and developing coastal route for Mumbai Island's cargo requirement. I will explain these projects in detail in the further slides. Another project is the redevelopment of a 253 hectare along the eastern waterfront for to meet the Mumbai city's needs. Major elements are development of Central Park, development of 11-kilometer water promenade, a longest ropeway on the sea, and there will be cultural and tourism area. Then there will be central government and state government organization complex. Apart from that, there will be high-tech city, and the entire development will be pedestrian cycling oriented, and it will also have all the necessary infrastructures. Along with this project, there are another projects such as development of the Sasun Dock, development of the Bhausadakka, and the hospital at the Vada is now being converted as a super specialty hospital. The Kanoji Angre Island, which belongs to the Mumbai port, is also being developed as a tourism destination. Now, I will just show a small video which will show all the locations of these projects, and then we'll go for the details of each and every project. Can you see the video? Mumbai port from this area. Now this is the gateway of India, and this is the Ballad Estate where the Mumbai port office is there. This is the Indira Dock, and this is the Elphinstone Estate with old godowns and slums. This is the Wadi Bandar area where and this is the Darukhana area where the slums have been there. This is the condition of the water body there. These are the old godowns, dilapidated godowns, slums along the roads, and these are the dilapidated godowns now not in use today. This is the level of infrastructure there, and this is the Shivdi Fort, and this is the old colonies of the Mumbai port. They are not in use. So this is the condition, today's condition. Now the vision is like that. This is the Sasun Dock. Gateway of India. First is the cruise terminal, which is developed on the in the Indira Dock near the Ballad Estate. That operation of the cruise has already started. This is the Indira Dock area. developed along the waterfront. And this is the high-tech city. A ropeway is also planned along the Haji Bandar, which will go to the Elephanta Caves, and a large park of additional area has been also proposed in this area. This is the MTHL being constructed by the MMRDA, and this is the eco park Mumbai Port wants to develop near the MTHL behind the Sivri Port. This is the Vadala Healthcare Zone where the existing hospital is being converted as super specialty hospital. And this will be the overall view of the township of Mumbai. Now let's go to the details of projects. First is the cruise tourism. The government of India appointed Mrs. Barmelo and Jamil to study the growth of the cruise terminal in India. And after their study, it was found that the India has a potential of 4 million passengers, out of which 80% of the passengers will come to the Mumbai only. And out of this population, passengers, 70% will be from the Indian citizens, and remaining will be only the international passengers. This cruise tourism will generate about 29,000 crores to the economy and additional employment of 2 lakhs in Mumbai itself. Mumbai Port has already started the international cruise terminal in the Indira Dock, and last year around 160 cruises called there. This year we were expecting about 350, but because of this COVID-19, the entire movement has stopped. The existing terminal is also being developed with an area of 40,000 square meter, and it will be just like an airport with all the facilities like retail, restaurants, separate departure and arrival, and it has a capacity. It will have a capacity of 110,000 passengers and 500 ships per annum. Domestic cruise terminal is also constructed on the Victoria dock on an area of about 7,000 square meter, and the cruises also started from flying to Mumbai to Goa. Various cruise liners have shown their interest to come to Mumbai. Particularly, Costa has started home porting from Mumbai, and ship travels to Cochin, Mangroves, Maldives, Colombo, and Goa. JS Cruises, which is an Indian company, has started international and domestic cruise operation from Mumbai Port through its 200 passenger cruise ship Karnika. Indian ship Angria has also started cruise operation from Mumbai to Goa. Many other cruise like Royal Caribbean, Norwegian cruises, and Celebrity cruises, etc., have also started calling on the Mumbai port. From 40 ships calling in 2017-18, confirmed ships calling the 2019-20 were 256. This year we were expecting, but nothing because the entire movement has stopped now. The cruise employment requirement is very high compared to the cargo employment. For example, Karnika is employing around 740 employees as compared to the similar GRT cargo ship employed, which employs about 30 crew members. So this is going to be a boost to the employment in the Mumbai area. Now MbPT has targeted a growth of about goal of about 1,000 ships callings with 2 million passengers per annum within next 10 years, which will convert Mumbai into one of the Asia's biggest cruise port. Apart from these cruise terminals, the water transport facilities have also started providing. One terminal for the RoPax has been constructed on the Prince Docks, and it will be connected to the Mandwa, Nehru, and Dighi. One of the operator had already started vessel from this RoPax terminal to the Mandwa, but again it is halted now. It had a capacity of about 350 vessels along with the passengers. The time required is 45 minutes. The unique feature is that it can operate during monsoon also. Apart from the RoPax, water taxi is also proposed, which will connect to the Karanja, Mandwa, JNPT, Elephanta, Vashi, Airoli, Thane. When this new international airport will be start operating, we can have taxis which will take passengers within 30 minutes from the Mumbai to the airport. The arrangement has been already made in the new international airport side. All these services will have planned to have alternative modes of the transportation to public from island city, which may reduce the travel distance, which will reduce the travel distance as well as the congestion on the roads. Mumbai Port had already carved out about 24.50 hectares area from the port for this sea transport and tourism waterfront from the Princess Dock and Victoria Dock. And all the entire waterfront has been now developed for the water tourism and recreation purpose. On one side, we have the RoPax terminal, which is developed. In the center, a domestic cruise terminal has been developed. There is a proposal of developing a domestic terminal 2 also. A 1.2 kilometer stretch of the promenade has been developed with the facility of amphitheater as well as skating rink. There is an existing structure which is also being developed as a multi-cuisine restaurant. And the entire area has been properly paved with landscapes and parking arrangement. The proposal of marina is also in the process. The marina will have about 300 yachts. It covers an area of about 8 hectares, out of which 5 hectares is underwater and 3 hectares will be used for the dry dock, ship repairing facilities, and marina hospitality center. The entire design of the marina has been done by Italian architect, and the uh, uh, bid for appointment of the developer and operator has been already floated. It is in the process of appointing the operator. Apart from that, we have the waterfront development where the amphitheater has been already developed. Skating is also already developed, and this is the old building which is will develop as a multi-cuisine restaurant. Presently, the cargo requirement of the Mumbai, which is ported at JNPT, first goes to the Bhiwandi, and from Bhiwandi it comes to the Mumbai area. Around 650 cargo trucks are plying on this road, which is creating traffic congestions. Therefore, JNPT and MbPA has decided that all this cargo which is required for the Mumbai can be transported by the waterways. Necessary land has been identified in the MbPT along with the godowns, and a lot of concessions and charges relaxations are given to make the project financially viable. This project also will be implemented through the PPP as a PPP project, and the process for appointment of the operator is on the way. Now, out of the total area along the eastern waterfront, which is about 811 hectares, 558 hectares land is already developed, such as Ballad Estate, Elphinstone Estate, Vadala area. And we could carve out about 253 hectares and the Darwan area for the redevelopment purpose. It will be developed as a independent township. This is that area which will provide water transportation facilities, lung spaces, iconic gardens, large-scale employment to the city of the Mumbai. This is the general master plan for this area, where a lot of open space and gardens have been provided. You can see nearly 70%, 75% of the land is proposed for the gardens, roads, open spaces, amenities, and only 25% land is for the high-tech city and residential purpose. One of the key features of this township is development of the central garden of an area of 145 hectares. Part of the land is already is a landed area, and part of the land project will be reclaimed by low-lying area. The approval from the development will be taken with the approval of the environment department. The entire design of the garden has been completed. There are nearly 31 elements of these gardens. This is going to be a very unique garden in the entire region. The elements such as 12 Nation Park of the Alliance, where the land will be given to the various countries and who will be developing their style of the gardens in this area. There will be War Memorial Plaza. There will be bandstand, play area, urban forest, The ropeway station is also located within this garden itself. A plot of about 1 acre has been identified. There will be a lake, artificial lake will be created, which will have um, replica of several islands of the Mumbai, which can be accessed by a boat. Then there will be a spiral tower viewpoint, vanishing points. All this design has been completed, and the first phase where the land is available. Apart from the central garden, we are also um, developing a eco and mangrove park behind the Shivdi Fort. We observe thousands of flamingos coming over there, and people come over there to watch them. There are no facilities as such. So, in order to make a tourist destination for this area, a mangrove park has been planned where the natural trails and boardwalks will be constructed on the mangrove area with viewing gallery towers. Apart from that, there will be interpretation center, a mangrove museum, then miniature models of the mangrove species and wildlife in this area, and ample parking area has been already identified. Detailed estimates and tender documents for the first phase of development costing about 10 crores has been already completed, and it will be implemented by MbPT only. We are just waiting for mangrove sale approval. MCJDMA has already approved the project, and as soon as we get the mangrove sale approval, we'll start implementing the same. In the entire plan, we have proposed about 11 kilometer of waterfront promenade, right from Wada to the Victoria dock, except the MDL area. There it will be disconnected. Otherwise, it will be a continuous walkway of about 11 kilometer. This 11 kilometer promenade will have gardens, children plaza, food court, and continuous walkway promenade. There won't be any vehicle movement, but cycle tracks can be there in certain area of the promenade. Uh, for example, the Marine Drive is about 3.5 kilometer, and yeah, our promenade will be about 11 kilometer in total length. In the Central Park, as I said, a longest ropeway on the sea has been planned, which will be connected to the Elephanta Caves. The entire design has been completed. DPR is ready. A plot of 1 hectare along with the parking has been already identified, and a bid is also floated for the development of the park through PPP mode. This the DPR says that initially about 4,000 passengers per day will come up, and it will go up to the 50,000 passengers per day, and the total time will be about 45 minutes from the Mumbai to Elephant Caves. However, we are waiting for approval at the Elephanta side. Yeah, these are the theme streets. That's why the streets will be used for lots of festivals. Another road is about reading streets, where libraries, bookstores, etc. will be there, and the state will be host a lot of books. Then Bollywood streets. Another will be Bollywood streets, where Mumbai being the center of the Hindi film, there will be studios and recording area can be used for the various events related with the films and music. Another street will be the street, which will depict the rich tradition and culture of the Maharashtra, and the roads will be Ostami or even traditional dance form like lezims and pukari can be played on this road. And most important is the multi-cuisine streets where all sorts of the food will be available with food courts, restaurants, and street foods. Everything will be available. And since the area is connected with the overall tourism area like Central Garden, then theme tiers, this will become a major destination for the people to come here. Now, this entire development needs a public transportation system, a very good public transportation systems, so that people should come over easily, and again the evacuation should be possible. Now, this area is already having good connectivity for the Harbour Line suburban railway is already passing to the west of this area from Vadara to CST. The Eastern Freeway is also passing through the center of this area. MMRD has already started constructing the MTHL connecting Mumbai to the Nhava Sheva. The work has already started, and it is expected that within next 2-3 years, the bridge should be ready for operation. Water transport, MbPA has already taken initiative. But the most important thing is the metro. The Kasaragod, MMRD and MbPA has jointly decided that the same metro will be extended further to the CST station through the Mumbai Port area. The metro will run at the Vadala near the hospital plot, and it will pass through the petroleum godowns. Then it will come to the CVD station. Then again it will enter into the township area, Darukhana area, under the port area, and it will join to the CST. The entire line will be underground, and there will be about 7 to 8 stations will be provided. The entire DPR is ready. Government of Maharashtra has also approved the project, and MMRD and MbPT has already decided to implement jointly. Now the entire system is such that from the transit stations, the walking distance for the any plot or any destination will not be more than either 400 meters or 800 meters. Apart from this public transportation system, it is also necessary to have a smooth connectivity to the rest of the city. Already this area has got about 12 connections connecting the Mumbai city to this area. We also planned another 8 crucial connections which will connect. The main will be the MTHL from the Shivri to Worli area, and this will be developed in a phased manner. In the redevelopment area, about 10 hectares of area has been proposed for the central government offices and state government offices. This will be a plant development, and all the facilities required for the government offices such as shopping, gardens, convention centers, gym, etc. Everything will be provided. Various types of the plot area and built-up area has been assigned. MbPT has already received a lot of demand from the various organizations for their office space. So accordingly, this project has been.
I think we have.
The main component of this is the high-tech city, which will be developed on about sectors of area. Okay, residential commercial purpose, all the facilities, and this area has been planned around the central park. So, and it will be connected with the metro station, and all the other transit stations also will be connected to this area. This entire area has been planned on the form-based code. First time we are using this form-based code for this area. Actually, this is not new to the Mumbai. This Ballard estate or the Belgium is converted into, and according to buildings have been constructed. The DCR specifies the form of the building which will come on the plot. Form of the this is the total form of the development, where the high-rise building will come on the transit stations, and it will taper towards the water body. The major emphasis will be on the pedestrian and cycle movement on all the roads. On all the roads, the have been proposed along with the arcades through the gardens. So all the transit stations will be connected by the pedestrian pathways, and it will lead to the central park. As I said earlier, walking is not even considering our bigger stations. They will be planned according to the NBC and Mumbai, and they will be providing all the infrastructure from water supply, sewerage, service management, and the smart system will be installed for the e-governance and security systems and parking for this entire area. New Sassoon is being developed by the MFDC, and the old Sassoon plans have been prepared for to make it as a fish tourism area where the gardens and restaurants and food stalls, and especially with various other medical center has taken over this hospital, and the work has been already started. And important project is the development of Kanoji Angre Island. It falls under the CRT, and no construction is permitted as on today. But however, the gardens and pathways and trails are being constructed by the MbPA on this area. And after the application of the CRZ notification 2019, certain area will be released from the CRZ where the construction, minor construction will be allowed, so that going to be major tourist destination. Now coming back to the museum side, we explored some 4 locations for the museum, like the clock tower, then watchtower, then near with the building and new reservation master plan. Now this is the clock tower building along the PD Mill Road, and it is a very old building, heritage building, but it needs lot of substantial repairs. But presently the area is within the dock area and within the bonded area, and it's not accessible to the public. There is no direct access from the public road, and a separate plot also can be carved because there are 2 roads parallel to on both sides, which carries the trucks movement for the cargo, and there is no space for the parking also. So presently museum is not possible on this in this building. Some future, depending upon the cargo movement, we can take a decision on that. Another is that watchtower at the Victoria Park, which is being developed as a mini museum. This is that watchtower, which has been renovated along with the domestic cruise terminal. So I first talk about the clock museum, which is
Yeah.
not possible because it is in the heart of the, it is in the bonded area and there is no direct access to that area. Then I was talking about watchtower, which is already decided to be developed as a mini museum. I think Mr. Rao and his team has already submitted some ideas how to develop this area as a mini museum, and only the constraint is that it is a 3-story building. It is a very decorative structures. It is structurally also sound. It has got public access and ample parking also is available. It has got a very beautiful view from the top. The constraint is it's a limited space. It's a very about 5 to 6 meter in diameter, and the vertical access is through the ladder. So the movement of the visitors will be restricted. But with this constraint also, we want to develop it as a mini museum, and again, it will be developed through the public tender systems, and the bid documents is under preparation. Another building we near the Orange Gate. This is a very old building, constructed in the last decade, but not much used for the port purpose. This area is about 600 square meter, and presently the land is under the reservation of the parking as per the part from the parking area of the government. This is the plan of the building. So this is well connected, and this is within a distance of about 500 meters from the metro station. The metro station is the center of the garden, and from there we can just travel by walking, can reach the museum area. The land belongs to the Mumbai Port. This is in possession of the Mumbai Port. So everything, as soon as the plan is approved, necessary steps can be taken for the development of the museum. This is that plot. This is the Maritime College, Marine College, and this is the plot we have proposed for that. And this is the central garden, and this is the tourism area. So we are ready for that plot, subject to the approval of the government by that. That's all. And again, I extend my thanks to the Maritime Museum Society.